you want this truck, subscribe to win it. Once we hit 10,000, I'm going to pick one lucky winner to receive this vehicle. After that, we're going to continue to give away vehicles and more products. So please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and we'll get to the fun.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, here we got the RAMPCRAB S24 chassis set for the C10. This one is made in China, so this is a first look. Hopefully we'll be replacing this whole setup here for my Warthog build. And we're going to check to see what they in fact give us in this set, as it's pretty expensive, or not pretty expensive, pretty extensive. So we got our chassis rails. We've got our mounts and structural. Very interesting. That's the battery tray, as it says battery tray on it. This is all 3D printed nylon. We paid about $50 for all of this. We got a brass skid plate. It's nice. We've got magnetic mounts, 2 of them, front and back. Multiple positions there for setting them up. We've got brass, looks like shock eyelets there, and structural support beams. We've got 3D printed sliders. Plus the hardware. And then we've got the brass links. And you can see that they look actually pretty nicely well made. You see a lot of different links out there. These ones actually caught my eye because of the way that they were designed. They even got the length on there. I also did buy the RAMPCRAB servo. This is a 6K. It did come with an adapter to make it battery direct power, which I thought was really cool, and it came with a aluminum servo horn. Now this bag, what is in this bag? We got our stickers, obviously. Wow, they give you everything in here. So we got double-sided sticky foam. They gave you several pieces of those. Loctite. So 4 pieces of sticky foam. And it looks like a cable protector, which is interesting. I've never seen a kit come with cable protector. Rubber bands. Now, I have to wonder, because it doesn't say, we don't have any instructions, if this banding is for axles. because it's quite thick banding, like to hold your axles down. So that'll be interesting to find out as we build. And of course we got 4 zip ties. So let's go ahead and put this together. Hot damn, she looked good. We ran into some problems building her. Of course, we don't have all the electronics in it right now. We're missing an ESC because we had a problem with the one that came with it that I was using for the other truck. But this RAMPCRAB chassis, I loved it and I hated it. I love it because the design is awesome. You know, they give you everything that you want or need. You even get like little mounting brackets for your ESC. Had 3 different choices for battery mounting, mounting it on the back, crossways across the back, or up on the front, which I really liked. And actually, what they had suggested was it was more on a slant, whereas I wanted it more downwards. So if it was up like this, probably going to cause more top end heaviness, I guess. Down here, I might chew out this little lip right there, and we'll get a better slide in there for the battery, because obviously I got quite a large battery here. So that should be fairly decent. And then everything matches on there. But the problem I had with the chassis was the holes in the hardware seemed like everywhere. Starting with the brass skid plate, it had too many burrs on the inside, and I stripped out the link bolts because I couldn't get the screws in or out. I actually had to use my vice grips here in order to get the one in. Luckily, I didn't screw them all out. I did use a Dremel with a drill bit to free it up because they're quite plugged. So we managed to get those on. The other issue I was running into was these holes on the carbon fiber. For the hardware, they were just a bit too tight, and the hardware being, because it's so small, like it's tiny, right? It's 24th scale. I kept stripping out heads, and I stripped out a lot of heads. It's a good thing that they gave me extra screws, because that was a lot of wasted screws. I don't even know where I put the pile at. Anyway, so I again dremeled it out a little bit, just like make it wider and work it through. Even the 3D printed body mounts were the same thing, like really hard to get into. It was just like everything was just a little bit too tight. Other than that, I think it looks awesome. I mean, it's a good chassis, but that machining issue with the CNC or maybe it's just the hardware that they've chosen to go with. Almost lost that. Gotta put that back. So I mean, I'll give it a 90 out of 100. I'd probably go a little bit less if it wasn't actually an awesome chassis. But I'm probably going to send them off an email and let them know that their hardware or their CNCing is not really that acceptable. I mean, clearly all the holes are there, right? But I don't know. That's just me rambling. right, guys, that's it for that episode of the Halo Mobile, and we'll talk to you really soon. Until next time!
Careful, guys.